What's up, everybody? Once again, it's Orlando, the regular Joe Schmo, beginning affiliate entrepreneur here. Listen, you only have a few more minutes left before midnight. It is June 16th, Father's Day. Side note, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. But you only have a few more minutes left to try to see if you could get in and capture those replays for just $1 of Jonathan Montoya's Funnel Freedom Traffic Challenge. Trust me, the value is going to be worth it. $1. That's all it is. You just have to use the link down below. Say that you want to basically have the replays for $1. There's only 300 spots available, so you got to tap in. You got to tap in. So with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, so as you can see here, hey, it's a countdown. Huh? Remember this? Fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. Something happened? Yeah, okay. All right, I'm not gonna do that. All right, I'm not gonna do that to you. So, so today, well, actually today's Sunday, but on Saturday, Jonathan himself gave the final presentation. So Jonathan himself was the guest speaker, so to speak, basically just culminating the guests that he had, wanting to know exactly what strategy, and he understands not all of the strategies you have to implement all at once. You may find that the cold DM strategy might be your best bet, or maybe faceless, Instagram might be, something that you're going to that resonated with you there. Doing the blogs and things of that nature. So it's okay. That's why he wanted to have a variety of guests that would come on, speak to us about, the different methods and different ways to promote traffic to your offer. So you might be in a beginning affiliate. You might have 0 offers right now. You might just be getting your toes wet and trying to figure out which affiliate programs to actually promote. You may have, hundreds, tens of hundreds, which is actually thousands, but you get the idea. You might actually have thousands, well, not thousands, but you may have hundreds of affiliates that from small ticket to high ticket that you may just want to promote, but you're just looking for better ways to try to promote them. And you found all of that in this challenge. If you were there, at least for the better part of the challenge, that was from June 3rd up until yesterday, you yourself, you were going to find someone that pretty much had a method that would work best for you. I myself, I liked the faceless, you're still going to want to promote and everything like that. Saba Ali, the very first day, she resonated with me. Tiana, as well as Shamina, who had the Unapologetically Rich podcast, and they were primarily the ones that stood out to me. And then the final day of Anik Sangal, his mentality really struck a chord with me, simply because, hey, don't just settle on just organic, or don't just settle on just paid. Use a combination of both to kind of get the desired result, because at some point you're going to have to incorporate the other into your whole routine of doing things in order to promote the product. So those 4 right there were the tops for me. Not to take anything away from the other guests, they were all awesome, but guess what? Those were the 4 that really stood out, that I may actually, just putting my timer on because I wanted to kind of give you an idea of what Jonathan had to say here. So if you were part of the challenge, awesome. If not, don't you worry, because he said that he was going to do the replays for $1. Now, he only had roughly about 300 spots or so you have to get in. So I will leave a link in the description below if you want to kind of get that link in order to get to the Facebook group, in order to say, hey, save me a spot. I want the replays, because the value is immeasurable, and he's going to kind of, like I said in the last video, package it up some way, shape, form, or fashion into some course, some web class, or whatever, and he may charge $97. He may charge $297. I don't know why everything ends with 7. it's a universal number. It's my favorite number too. So, but anyway, for the most part, Jonathan pretty much just wanted to kind of go over basically his life, what led him from being an electrical engineer. And you wouldn't think an electrical engineer was doing was doing badly, as a career choice. Hey, it must have been that good of a choice for him to actually do that. And he did speak on other business models that he kind of went through. He did the Amazon FBA. He and his wife, they did which one did he say they did? They did one together. I can't remember what it was. Oh, they did the drop shipping with the Shopify store and things of that nature, but they were losing more money than they were making. So it really, they weren't making any money. Shopify does require a lot of research and things of that nature to find products that are current or trending, and you kind of have to keep an eye on it. Pretty much it's like running a physical store, but without the actual brick and mortar attached to it. So it's kind of, it can work. It just requires a lot of work because you kind of have to keep an eye on it for the most part to see what's trending, because what's trending today realistically could not be trending tomorrow, so. And he did try crypto and forex trading and things of that nature, but it just wasn't working for him. So what really brought it home for him, and maybe this resonates with many of you, you pretty much, he one day he checked his his account balance, which I'm sure many of us do, and it was in the negative. Now you may say, well, it happens, it's in the negative. It was a negative $1,229 and something cents.
Damn!
Cents. That's a lot to be in the negative. And even with working as an electrical engineer, to still have that negative, and to be where he was, in his grandmother and his grandparents, old house and things of that nature, and they had to fix it up and all that good stuff. And he said pretty much that, going to sleep at night, they can actually hear mice running through the walls of the house. And, they cannot get any sleep. And as a man, you want to be sure that you're taking care of, the people that you care about, and you want to make sure that they have a nice place and stuff. So he felt embarrassed. He felt, more likely less than a man, that, to be in this situation and even having a good job like the one he had, that, to have those living conditions, can you imagine, going to sleep at night or trying to, and you hear mice running through your walls? So it was very powerful for him. I mean, that was kind of his why. Say, you know what, I want to have that financial freedom to not have this life, to not live this life and things of that nature. And he did what many of us were taught to do. He went to college, he graduated, he got a degree, all that good stuff, and, got a corporate job and worked, in America and stuff. And, but it wasn't what he wanted. It wasn't what his heart wanted. And things of that nature. He didn't have that freedom because you're still tied to a desk. You're still exchanging time for money. You're still, answering to someone else. You're still the subject of a corporation's, whims, for the most part. I don't know if you live in a state where, hey, we don't have to give you a reason to let you go. We can just let you go. I think it's called at will or whatever. I live in such a state that, hey, we can just let you go simply because it's a Tuesday. So it resonated with me that he went through all of this here, and many of the things that he had to deal with, and many of the things that he said he felt at the time, I as a man have felt. And I'm at that point where I'm like, you know what, I want that freedom, not just financial freedom. Everybody wants to be financially secure, but to have that freedom to whereas if I want to go do something, I don't have to ask permission to do it. I don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, the cost of living is going up, or the cost of milk is going up, or I have to make a choice between paying this bill and that bill. Those bills just get paid. Those bills just get paid. And as you can see here, he talks of the rat race, which is what many of us are in. We're in that race of climbing over each other to get a promotion. Hey, look at me, I'm doing good. Recognize me, elevate me, promote me, give me a raise. And and many of us are still stuck in that mindset, the matrix, so to speak. And with Jonathan's system, which I'm going to cover in just a moment, it kind of gives you you kind of get some of that freedom back. So, but before I get into his system, I just wanted to show you, I've done this for the past videos, and this being the last video of the challenge for the most part, I wanted to show you pretty much the clicks here so much from my perspective, my journey so far. So right now I have 1,126 clicks. So this is how many people have clicked on the link for the free course that Jonathan gives away, which you actually can use his free course to give away to introduce people to Funnel Freedom, so that way they can see for themselves what it can do and how it can work for them, and basically have it done for you business. So 1,126 people. So, and of course this is let's see if you can give me the details here. So it kind of gives me last 7 days, last 4 weeks, last 6 months. I think we looked at last 6 months last time. Well, yeah, like last week until now, almost 270 people clicked on it. Of course, hey, some people have to kind of click on it, think about it, kind of hear about it again, see it again, think about it, see it again, before they finally make a decision. Like, you know what, this could possibly change my life. This could possibly, take me to a different level. And if you have any background in sales or background in any type of marketing or business, you may have an inside track and maybe be able to kind of use his software to get to faster results. Me, I'm a new guy, so late March, early April is when I started. So we're in June here. So far, yes, I have 1,127. So someone just clicked right before your eyes. So you saw it right here. It does happen. But for the most part, Jonathan lastly went over his Funnel Freedom software, what it does. So you get your own lead magnet, which is basically a free course, and this kind of piques the interest of whoever's watching. You're like, okay, let's see what's going on. And you don't have to worry about a lot of the techie stuff that a lot of people associate with basically when they hear software or they hear a system, they think, oh my gosh, I have to learn code, I have to figure out where this goes and where that goes. For the most part, the only thing that you will be doing is copying and pasting. You're going to be copying your affiliate link to the very same products, the same 15 products that Jonathan currently uses as streams of income for himself. He's giving them to you. They're actually a part of the system. So you're just going to go to the same product, get your own affiliate link, come back to Funnel Freedom, input your affiliate link in there. So that way, when someone clicks on the link to either the 72-hour challenge, or they purchase Funnel Freedom itself, or they just sign up for, get the free course just to see what it's about, they will begin to get emails regarding these products. So, and the best part is you don't have to create the emails either. So no techie stuff. You don't have to do any copywriting or creating any ad campaigns or anything such as that, because it's already done for you. Over 300 emails already done. They're already going to be sent out for like an entire year. So if you were to start, let's say, beginning of July, and you get into Funnel Freedom and you start promoting products and things of that nature, you go through the 72-hour challenge, guess what? new emails. I'm sure he's going to add things to it later on, but no, those emails will be going out for an entire year. So July of 2025 is when, like, you know, I'm not sure if the email sequence starts over or what have you, but for the most part, guess what? It's going to be there for you. So it's a wonderful step for a beginner, because affiliate marketing has the lowest barrier of entry. You don't have to, you know, buy a whole bunch of products. You don't have to, you know, hold anything, you know, until someone buys it at your house. You don't have to deal with customer support. You don't have to deal with anything technical. You don't have to design anything. You don't have to put a system together to make it all fit. You don't have to worry about, you know, email responders and all that sort of stuff. Everything is already done for you. And the purpose of this challenge was to give us those tools to bring traffic to, you know, not only his product, you know, not only the Funnel Freedom software, but also you'll be able to add on any additional affiliate links to Funnel Freedom itself. So, you know, it kind of opens the gateway for the most part that you can have, as you know, this plethora. I like to use my SAT words. This plethora of products that you can promote. And as a beginner like myself, it's like, wow, it can seem overwhelming. I understand. But by the same token, you have someone there. You have a business advisor who you can contact. Jonathan, you can actually have live Zoom calls, weekly Zoom calls. You can ask questions. If you decide to join this program, you can actually have that time to get your questions answered to put you in the best path of success. And that's the best part, not only of this challenge, but also of his mentorship, because they're very hands-on. Like, hey, you have a question? We have this Facebook group that if you join, you can actually ask that question in, and someone will be able to say, hey, I did this, I had the same question, and I did it this way and it worked, or what have you. So it was an amazing challenge, amazing experience. I'm definitely glad that he put this on for us, his members, and things of that nature. And hey, I'm a new guy, and you know, I foresee the possibilities of everything that I can possibly do with this. And you know, I have quite a few affiliates, and you know, I think in my next video I'll actually show you the inner workings of the actual you know, funnel software, so you can actually see how it looks. I wish I could put it in this video, but I mainly just wanted to kind of tie a nice bow on the challenge itself that ended, you know, on yesterday. So if you have any questions, definitely leave a comment, subscribe, and I definitely will be more than happy to answer them for you in any way that I can. But yeah, this is the end of the challenge, the traffic challenge by my mentor, Jonathan Montoya. But it's still the beginning of my journey as an affiliate digital marketer in this realm, this space, which I definitely feel is very, it's not saturated, has the lowest barrier of entry. And with his 72-hour challenge, you get introduced to a done-for-you business that basically you can have set up within 20 minutes. So if you have 20 minutes, if you want to get out of the rat race, if you have had enough of looking at your bank account and wondering, are we going to be able to go on a family vacation this year? Are we going to be able to do certain things? Are we going to be able to, you know, make those repairs on the house? Are we going to be able to, you know, just, you know, have a night out as a family? Then definitely, I would say just click on the link below, give it a try, see how you like it. There's no, you know, no cost to take a look at something, just to see what it is. But before we go, let's see here. It was at 11:26. 11:27. I'm just going to refresh just to see if it changes. It doesn't. Hey, it's like that. But you did see it. You did see it change. But guys, it's been a pleasure. Definitely see me in my next video here. Again, like I said, I definitely will go over what you know, what the inner workings of the Freedom the Funnel Freedom software looks like. I can just show you my dashboard. Hey, I'm not a multimillionaire yet. I don't have thousands of or millions of dollars in sales yet. But hey, the universe works how it's going to work. I just have to do my part. So if you have any other questions, definitely leave them in the comments below. And yeah, I don't have an outro as of yet. So I'll see you in the next video. Happy marketing.